Good, good Thursday morning. We are live here on Twitch. We're about to get ready to kick off Michigan visiting Oregon as the Ducks will look to improve their Big Ten record to 6-1. It's matchup of number 7 versus number 8 in the college football rankings. We'll be looking for one team to step up and one team to fall, as the Big Ten race has gotten a lot closer. So we're going to jump in on that, and we're going to get that one started here shortly. Hey, how's it going, man? Same old, same old shit, different day. Took some time to sit down and watch the new Super Mario Galaxy movie last night. Been putting that off for a couple of weeks. Sat down and watched that over dinner. It was a really good movie. All right, so number 8 versus number 9. Big Ten matchup. Oregon looking to keep it going. Michigan looking to keep their season moving along. We'll see who gets it. Who gets that win.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. We stay with David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, there is some intrigue to this matchup between Michigan and Oregon. These are not teams that play often, but with this new revamped Big Ten, we are going to see this matchup more and more. What makes this really interesting is the history of Kyle Whittingham, the new Michigan head coach, against Oregon. He played them well and beat them often when he was the coach at Utah. We'll see if that adds a new little wrinkle into this matchup here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be
All right, so we're going to start with the ball. And the kick is away to number 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's just enough space.
Got to the 27. We're going to start with the ball.
27-yard line. The Ducks offense will go on the attack first. Here's the bruising running back Jordan Davison. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch. He'll push his way out.
Davidson gets 3 on the carry.
Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level. And obviously
we get the first down with the catch by Johnson.
I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
And Davidson gets locked up. No, nothing on the carry. And we got an injured Wolverine on the ground.
That is something you just hate to see in the opening minute of a game. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Here's Moore to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, so we got some ground to pick up here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Right side.
Hooks makes the catch, but he's going to be short. They're going to want us to go for it, which
one of the things I love about this defense is they just have
I'm going for it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The give on 4th down.
Davidson gets the first down, getting over the 50.
First down, and the gamble pays off. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore will throw. Out wide right.
Johnson makes the catch. He's up to the 33.
And they've got it at the 33. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Dante Moore.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. No
Well,
way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
That did not go the way. That did not go the way I anticipated.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
Yeah, he's running an option route. And he got 2.
2nd and 8. Second and long here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
He gets hit as he throws it, and it's out of bounds. 3rd and 8.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes
and Underwood's on the move. He's going to get the first.
Chains moving, gets it out to the
and Michigan is going to have
the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Fights off a defender. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Underwood. Look out. And it's a sack.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open,
Bear Alexander with the sack.
Helping your offense out.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Here's Underwood. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target.
All right, we're looking at 3rd and goal.
On that pass play in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Moves the pocket. It's Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming.
Ooh.
Just gets right out into
All right, so we're gonna hold them. We're gonna hold them to a field goal, which thankfully is good for us.
Hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
So Michigan
And he knocks
gets some points off of the turnover as they're up
season, right? Like
3-0.
Sometimes you don't know, can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet, been very dependable for this squad.
So here we go. We're going to start over. Another drive.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
Number 3 brings it out. He gets to the 20.
Right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David. But
Johnson moves in motion.
Just crushed them.
Handoff. Davidson finds the hole, gets through, breaks the tackle, gets up to the 32.
I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on.
They got 2.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr. who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game,
Davidson
those 2 guys are going to
got
be
a
the
yard.
point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal
Looking at
point,
3rd
but it's
and
just
7.
Like you saw a year ago, man. Like they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
This one is going to be returned. And he gets dropped at the 23.
And they've got him down at the 23. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh my God, what the?
Throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Got him right there. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Trying to get us to jump.
Rolling, Underwood.
Quick throw out to Marshall, and he got the first down.
They mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter.
The handoff, Marshall got a yard.
Nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll ride him again.
Another handoff. He broke a tackle, but gets dropped. Got 4. It's 3rd and 5.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Underwood trying to cut through the noise.
Oh, mother.
When he's got room. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And we get an injury on for Oregon.
There is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. First down, he'll keep it.
Option run for Underwood. He gets the first and goal.
The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Marshall gets into the end zone, and Michigan is up 9-0.
7 on that drive, and I tell you what, man, like they got 3, they got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, This offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And with the extra point,
and we're down 2 scores.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Running inside, it's Davison.
Davidson gets 5 on the carry.
Out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver.
And that wasn't going to work.
Loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Face the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down.
And
he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an.
I can't watch the defense anymore. So we get a fumble recovery on the first play. And we get the ball back.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The run inside. It's Davison. Defense closed down.
We have 4 on the carry.
3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Keeps it looking for the edge. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing more. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, and what a rough start for this quarterback. Already thrown 1 interception, throwing another ball in harm's way. They got to find a way to settle him down a little bit, maybe give him some easier throws, because his decision-making so far has not.
This is not going anywhere close to the way I had hoped it would. The offense is struggling. The defense is holding its own now. And I got to put together a good drive.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs.
Davidson gets 5 on the carry.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moore. Got his man down the middle.
And that was Stewart with the catch.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Running the red zone.
Davidson up the middle. Gets the first down. Down to the 3, first and goal.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with
and get down to the goal line.
Right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to power it in.
And we get into the end zone. Davidson gets Oregon on the board with the run in. And with the extra point, we'll be down 10-7.
He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the PAT.
And the extra point is up. It is 10-7.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
The kick is up into the end zone and
deep in the end zone, it's Stewart.
Being returned to the 17.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Michigan offense heads out to get.
You know what? Let's watch the defense for a change. Let's see what this defense does.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver.
Nice separation there on the first play.
Long way to go on second down.
I kind of thought Underwood would run it at first.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall.
Handoff, he gets stopped.
Running room, but they get him stopped. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here's Underwood. Right side, it's Marsh. They'll make the stop.
And he's going to be short. They're going to punt it away. So we get a stop. And we'll get the ball back after the punt.
Had to kick it away.
Perch.
Catches it at the 30.
Caught it, and he got taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So they got Zeke Berry for a 15-yard face mask penalty. So we get the ball and 15 yards added on to it. We're just on the outside of the 50.
That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Davidson got 2 on the carry.
Quickly after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go play action with Moore.
Johnson with the catch.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
So Hill is in the backfield.
The 41. From the gun.
And he's going to get the 9 on the carry.
2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the running back from the
Davidson gets the first.
Before he picks up the first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
That was my bad. And got a yard.
It'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore makes the grab.
Hooks makes the catch. We're 2 yards short.
Well,
I think we're going to kick the field goal.
Against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job, not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Crap. Nope, got it.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, that
so
all tied up here in the second.
We're tied at 10. We got 4:40 to go. 4:41.
Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just
and a touchback.
This drive will start at the 25.
So the defense will jump in, and we'll see if we can put another stop
and here
together.
Comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's Underwood to throw.
Underwood back to throw, makes the throw out, and he got 4.
Mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard
So we got
line.
2nd and 6.
Short pickup of 4 on first down.
Michigan
With a 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Moving the pocket, it's Underwood.
And Underwood.
Out wide,
Threw it back out to the running back. He got nothing.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6.
You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
The power of Autzen Stadium.
We got 3rd and 6.
Display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Throws to the wideout.
And he got a receiver over the middle. And they're
kind of explosive play you want to build on.
They're stepping on the gas.
This guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls
Good
on
throw.
the
That
ground.
one looks
Nice
like
job
it's to the
there
tight
picking
end.
up
Got him
first down.
8.
The Wolverines with myriad options.
2nd and 2.
Pick up on first down. Quick give.
And
It's
off to Marshall. He got the first. He's got more.
Pick up on the
Got
ground
dropped
here
at
to
the
keep
20.
this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. From the red zone, it's Marshall.
And they get the stop.
Finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13.
Underwood takes off, but he gets dropped by 2. And we're looking at 3rd and 15.
That was the free safety, right? That looked like a skinny guy. Usually it's the big boys up front that are getting the sacks on the quarterback, but it's nice when you got guys of different speed that can chase these fast quarterbacks, catch them, and get them on the ground.
7th play of the drive coming up and a long way to go.
We got 3rd and 15.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Here comes
And we got a sack. 4th and 27.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that
Aiden
done so
Breland
far. They've
with the
already now
sack.
had 3 sacks in this game.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
And they're going for a field goal.
He's going to see if this kicker
Interesting.
can operate in a sea of noise.
He gets a kick up.
Splits the uprights.
It
good.
is good.
That field goal, they now
And
have
Michigan has a
Upgraded
3-point
to know
lead.
that if you can get the ball down somewhere
Oregon
close to the
has
40-yard
Oregon
line
will get
on
the ball
your
back
side of the
with
field, you're walking away with at least
over
3
2
points
minutes to
because
go.
this game is
So
automatic.
we'll have the 2-minute timeout and then the rest of the quarter to
He'll start
put
the
something
return
together.
inside his 5. Nice job executing all of.
And Gatlin Bear with the return on the kick as Blaine Bell hit a 54-yard field goal to give Michigan the lead.
As they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Here's Moore to throw. They're all over it.
Shit.
Buried before he could blink.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. A QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
In the gun on third down. Moore. Caught. On the move at the 30.
So we get the 2-minute timeout. We get the first down.
Has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Dante Moore. Rush right in his face. He sacked. This defense all over him.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And that one's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Moore from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
In a first half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad
We're
decisions.
inside the goal line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game. And maybe I stick
Marshall takes the handoff. He gets nothing.
Him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Now the Wolverines call a timeout.
Michigan calls a timeout.
They'll have 2 left to work with.
They've got 49 seconds to go in the half.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone.
And that one gets broken up. They're going to go for it.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Underwood to throw for it on 4th.
The throw. He gets it knocked away.
What a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing more. He's going to let it go.
Oh!
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gets the back moving. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And
yeah,
he
we're going
gets
to
it
be
right
short.
on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from
We're
the
just
ref.
going to let
It'll
it
be
go.
fourth down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments.
So we're going to be down by 3 going into the half.
Kevin Connors. Now, EA Sports
We're going to have to do something.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11
Houston
filled
beat
with storylines.
Colorado
Let's lead
28-21.
things off with Houston taking on the number 17 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And is Houston able to pull off the upset by just a score? Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
Yeah, well, it ain't going to do anything good for them. Miami beats Duke by 6. SMU beats Wake Forest. And LSU survives Texas?
Down the road. Here now some other games
Damn.
you're interested in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Autzen Stadium in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that
We
comes
look
out
at the
on top today.
stats going into the
That
half.
said, let's
Half number 2
celebrate
getting
guys
ready to start.
in
We're
Autzen
going
Stadium.
to start on defense.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
And the kick is away. Number 28 for
And it'll
Michigan
be a
takes it.
touchback. The ball will come out
Downs
to
it
the
for a
25-yard
touchback.
line.
And let's see how the defense does on their first possession of the second half.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Quick give. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Right side, it's Marsh. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
2nd and 4.
And the Wolverines
They're
in a
at
good
the
spot here,
22.
second and
They've
short.
had some good movement. Motion. Wolverine snap the ball. Here comes more motion. A pop pass to the receiver. But he got a yard. 3rd and 3.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short.
Can we
they're still
stop
thinking
them? Can we
touchdown.
slow them down? Wide receiver coming in motion. We're going to see another.
Now on the
Nope.
move.
Thought we were
He
going
was
to see a pop
fighting his
pass.
way
He
for
took
it.
the
Those
option
sticks, but they'll
and
stop
got
him a couple
nothing.
yards short.
So
This
Michigan will kick a
Wolverines
field
getting
goal.
the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This
It's
crowd
up.
trying to do
It
its part to get
is
inside
good.
the kicker's head.
And Michigan
Hits the uprights
adds
right
3
down the middle. That gives them a
as their
16-10
first drive
lead.
results in a
And
field
this guy has
goal.
been a machine all season
And
long.
it is
He
16-10
absolutely
here in
automatic.
Autzen
You know
Stadium.
You're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here.
All right. So Oregon will start with the ball.
This drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive.
Let's see what we can do here.
Moore. Under pressure.
Shit.
And he was
I held on
just
to it
as he
too
was
long.
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man.
Olish makes the catch. He gets 9, third and inches.
And keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore.
Nice throw out there to number 3. McClellan with the catch. And the Ducks are inside the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Dante Moore was to throw again. Backs got it on the screen.
That didn't work out
great
well.
on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Yes, they are.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Oh, he's got some space.
McClellan gets 12.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
What the hell?
In distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catching off guard
McClellan gets the first.
Listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down. And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The Ducks have their offense in high gear. They send the tight end in motion. Hits inside. It's Davison. Hit and
nothing.
Dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Moore from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back.
Davidson going back up the middle. Gets 6.
Inside the 10 and down to the 9.
3rd and 3.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
That goes out in motion.
Here's more to throw.
At number 2 into the end zone, and Oregon
Touchdown!
answers with the touchdown.
How about that drive they just put together?
As they tied the game at 16.
Exactly what we talked about in the half.
With the extra point to come. Iverson Hooks with the touchdown catch.
That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half.
Kick is up. It is good. 17-16, Oregon with the lead. 12 plays, 74 yards, and we're up by a point.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have
let's check on the health of the defense.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
All right, so we subbed out one of the corners.
Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
They got 8.
And if I'm a QB, I'm...
All right, let's...
number a lot, especially when it's successful like this.
All right, we're looking at 2nd and 2.
Good situations, continue to get positive chances.
And off, Marshall gets the first, and more, and
that's the kind of play that can really get
down
you
at the 36.
Get it out to the 36. Underwood.
Quick throw, and it was caught.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
And he thought he was about going, but he got sacked.
And man, this Oregon defensive line has a chance.
He had that look of, oh, I'm going to run, and then all of a sudden it was, oh, shit, I can't.
They're deep. They got playmakers across the board.
And that was Matoyo Ungalea.
Big, physical.
He said, bring it.
And he makes plays on that defensive line. And Jesse, he flies all over the field.
Yeah, it's so rare that you have a D-line that can stop the run and rush the passer. You don't have to
Underwood. Yeah, that was a big hit. 3rd and 16.
Washington, Bear Alexander, Tatum Tuioti. There are some dudes.
Yeah, we're missing.
We're
missing Amari Washington. He got injured in the last game. He's done for the season. And Underwood makes the throw, but they're close. 4th and 4. They're going to punt it away.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
Punt comes. It is going to be down at the 14. So we'll pick it up at the 14. Oregon will start on offense.
Backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep
got a yard.
This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today.
Stewart with the catch.
Holly, thank you. They make the stop.
3rd and 3.
Just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21.
Davidson close.
The
yard short.
It'll bring up a call here.
We're going to punt it.
The Ducks will bring the punt
Our
team
defense,
onto the field.
our defense has been helping us out. We're going to keep it. We're going to give it to our defense, and we know we're going to get something. And damn, wow.
So here comes the Michigan.
Can we, I'm going to watch the replay of this because, I mean, number 2 just whacked him. I mean, he came flying off. It was free release, and he just says, sit down. He said, sit down.
Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Defense.
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Okay.
Throwing, Underwood hauls it in. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
All right, let's Let's go back on here and let's watch the rest of the drive.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Underwood.
Underwood scrambling out. He
He
finally makes the throw, and he got it.
Almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket.
Quick
Good
throw,
protection by the
first
offensive
down.
line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
Back in motion, try to clear
Marshall
the picture.
moves over to the other
No
side,
running.
takes the
It's
handoff, finds a hole,
He's
gets the
brought
first,
down just running hard
9,
in the
second
red
and
zone, and he'll
inches.
be just a few inches short. It'll be
We're at the
second
10.
down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Handoff, Marshall gets hammered in the
Stop
backfield,
right there.
3rd and 2.
Time winding down.
So this will be the last play of the third quarter, assuming they snap it, which they
Pushes
do.
ahead.
Marshall
They
goes,
tried to go
nah.
smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did
And
not
we will
work
open
against
the
this
final
defense.
quarter
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver.
with a
It might
4th
be
and 2.
everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
So we're going into the final quarter.
And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So here we are.
And they're going to kick the field goal.
This field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
I mean, why not? He hasn't missed a kick yet, so I would have kicked it too.
And 3 more on the board.
So
And this kicker is starting to get a
19-17 as they open the
reputation starting
4th.
off the season.
Michigan
Hasn't missed yet.
retakes
Nice to
the
have a guy
lead.
that you can really depend on.
And the kick to Oregon is up in the air. It will
And
be
it'll come out to the 25.
at the 25. So Oregon's offense will have a chance to respond,
Return. Let's go to the sideline.
and we'll see how they respond.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to
I'm
get
throwing
some
that one
confidence
away.
built
I'm not
up
getting
in
hit.
his quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout.
Son of a...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
RPO complete. Drag down.
I like the idea on offense. You want football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Pulls it on the option.
And the option.
Got it into the red zone. Drag down.
He
at the
got 7.
18-yard
We're looking at
line.
3rd and 3.
3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Pulls it again on the
Option, but he gets
They
nothing.
were all
Loses a yard.
over him, nowhere
And they're
go.
going to
That
kick another
3rd
field
down
goal.
play turned into a disaster.
They make this one, it'll put them up by 5,
And he got it.
which they do.
One-score game, and
So
they got it over here.
22-17
And that was an
is the
important
score.
kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And no chance at a return here.
Give me 1 second, clearing out some shit here. All right, so offense is going to take over. We're down by 5.
This drive at their own
8
25.
minutes to go.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
We got to take better. I got to take better care of the ball.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab
And we got
down
3.
immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the back.
Back moves in motion.
Dante Moore spits it out to the back. Got
Davidson
near the line as the
dropped
ball
it.
had jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore.
I hit the wrong button.
Losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Defenses understand I got to take away my throwing lanes and then react to that running back. What does the QB do? Checks the ball down, thinks his running back can make the play in space. The defense says absolutely not. Breaks on the football, gets him down on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Signals for the...
All right, let's see. Can the defense stop them and get us the ball back?
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David.
Underwood on the move.
Nice.
You got 2.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been...
Turning on the Jets.
Damn.
Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
You know it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. Here's Underwood to throw.
Oh, he got hit as he got ready to throw it.
1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long.
We're looking at 2nd and 10. Quick throw. And God damn it.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10.
1st and goal at the gate.
As they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that.
Oh, that's not good.
They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Underwood.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Marshall up the middle, but he gets nothing.
And he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Underwood trying to cut through the noise.
And Michigan just scored a touchdown.
Fitted in the window for the score.
And they're up 28-17.
Winning streak to 3.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
And I hate to say it, but unless we put together something, we're in trouble. I got to put together a touchdown drive on this next drive. And then the defense is going to have to make a stop.
And after the extra point, they're on top by
We're down 29-17.
They took it 71 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5.
And
He gets across the 20 and
down to the
out
21.
21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance.
Davidson
they can do something
breaks
to
it.
save
It's
themselves
9.
here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Throwing more. Fires it beautifully in on the cross.
And Hooks makes the catch into the end zone, and the Ducks
And they take it in for 6 more points.
get 7.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so
It
good at
is
making defenders miss
29-23
on
with the
balance.
extra point to come. Iverson Hooks catches a slant route and just says, bye. Just basically tells Michigan to eat my dust and then jumps into the end zone. The Ducks bring it back into a closer game now with the score. Extra point to come would push it to 29-24.
On to attempt the try.
Of course, the defense will need to make a stop.
Draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
All right, let's see what the
Michigan offense
defense
heads out to get this drive started.
looks like first before we. Everybody looks good.
Gives it.
Marshall takes the handoff,
And
gets dropped for
behind
2.
the line, he'll lose a yard.
So let's watch the best of the defense.
That's why he is an All-American.
We're looking at
caliber
2nd and
player.
12.
He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball
got it.
carrier and bring him
3rd
down.
and 4.
Simply one of the best
From the
box
23.
defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Underwood
Bryce
in the
Underwood
backfield
from
by
the gun on
himself.
3rd down. Takes a hit
Deep
as he
throws.
fires.
He takes a hit, but it's
Spectacular layout and catch.
that was a good
And the
catch.
Wolverines have it with a
I
first
can't.
and 10.
I want to be mad at that catch, but I can't be mad at that catch.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work
2nd
the
and
best for
7.
me in this game? What can I lean on right here
Quick
to
throw
make sure
out.
we win this one?
But the receiver gets dropped. It's 3rd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So we're 3rd and 11, Michigan.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
Underwood on the move. The throw. The ball separated. 4th and 11. Oregon will get the ball after the punt.
Send out the punt unit.
The punt is away.
With this one.
Perch
Catch is made at
takes
the
it,
15.
and he got dropped at the 25. So Coy Perch took that one back 10 yards after Bryce Underwood's pass to Sergio Hampton got separated. And we're looking at a 1st and 10 for the Ducks. 3:26 to go.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Left side.
Nice throw to Stewart.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Gets the back moving.
Back goes in motion.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out.
Ooh.
Just got rid of
Ooh, that
the
one.
quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here
That
you
one
are,
didn't
you're
look-
trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's
Nice
there.
catch.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football and give this offense
Short
a
coming
jolt?
across. He takes the pop pass. He gets a block. He's on the run. He gets the first to the 27.
Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a man miss.
This one caught by DeCorian Moore. He gets the first to the 15.
Down in the red zone.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces.
This should be
play with
the
great eye
last
discipline.
play
See the
before the
pre-snap
2-minute
motion.
timeout.
Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field.
And Davidson in and into the end zone. Oregon gets on the board. 30-29 with 2:08 to go in the game.
As the game goes on, here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive.
I see a 2-point conversion coming up. Push it to a field goal lead. Jordan Davidson takes that handoff and just bullies his way into the end zone. Also helps at the end that clearly he wasn't down. Clearly he wasn't in the end zone yet, but he was laying on the defender, and the defender basically took him into the end zone. So that helps too. So they're going for 2 points.
Much at this stage, so they'll go for 2 and try to push it out to a field goal late.
And Stewart makes the catch. Michigan with an injury timeout on the play.
There is an injured player still on the field.
Ducks push it to a field goal lead.
Look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue.
6 plays, 124, 75 yards. And I just noticed it's pouring rain
He was hoping for something
as the final.
dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
It's pouring rain
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field.
as Marion Stewart returned that kick 18 yards. And we're going to see how this drive ends. Because 2:05 to go. Michigan needs a field goal to force overtime. Touchdown would win it. Marshall takes the handoff. He gets 3. 2-minute timeout has come and gone. 2nd and 7 from the 23. Underwood spins out of trouble, makes the throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he's down just on the other side of the 50. To the 49-yard line.
Situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Underwood waiting for the snap. Here comes the snap. He drops back, throws, and that one got separated. 2nd and 10.
Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Underwood. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And they're going to go quickly. 128. Inside of a minute and a half. Underwood back there waiting. He's going to throw. No, he's going to. Well, I thought he was going to run, but he threw it. Marsh with the catch.
To stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Look at a 1st and 10 from the 22. And the back gets a carry. They get to take a timeout. He got a
At the
yard.
line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll get together
Underwood
to
takes
decide how
off,
to
but
play this second down.
he gets dropped.
Michigan
Second
wants to stop the
timeout.
clock. They'll use the timeout. It's
They
their
got
second.
one timeout left. It's
The
3rd and
Marines
7.
getting thoughts together for this big third down.
I would look for them to throw it here,
They'll
and
run
they
it.
hand it.
Good
He
effort,
gets
but he's gonna
stopped,
come
4th
up a
and
little
1.
bit short. It'll be 4th down
And they're going to kick the field goal.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
The kick is up,
And it's good!
and we're tied at 32.
Inside a minute to play.
That is a massive
32
kick late here
seconds
in
to
the
go.
game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here? To
What
put this
does
thing
the
into
offense
OT?
do?
Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win?
Perch
And he takes this from
takes it
inside
to the
5.
21. So now the question is, does the offense play for overtime, or do we try to make a move and get into field goal range and try to win it with a field goal?
Not
We
a
have
lot
all
of
3
space to be
timeouts.
found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking for a gap.
Oh,
It's
what the
Davis.
hell?
Swapped immediately. Timeout.
I was
is
not
called
expecting
by the
that.
offense. They have 14
I thought that
seconds
was a
left.
pass play. I didn't
That's
think
such
that
a
was
great
a...
physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical
run
running
play.
backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
Son of a
This
bitch!
is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Breaks the tackle.
Get him down! Get him down!
He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on
Oh,
the
no.
great return to improve
Oh,
this
no.
field position.
Oh,
The
no!
defense was looking for a
Oh.
huge play in this tie game,
Oh, I
and
left-
they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think,
Oh,
Reese,
no.
at this point of the game,
Oh,
tied
no.
late, it's going to come down to
Oh.
who can make the most
Oh.
plays.
Oh,
the
no.
defense comes up with a massive play,
Oh,
creating
God.
that turnover. Outstanding job
Oh, God.
by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page.
Oh, God.
Now putting their offense in a great position.
Oh, God. I just realized
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be for the game. Timeout on
I
the
just
field
realized
and
I-
4 ticks left to go.
Oh, my God, I just realized
They'll
how
play it safe and
how
try for
badly
3.
I...
And
Oh,
this
my...
game will be decided right here with this kick.
And, of course, it's a good
And
kick.
he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Ice water in this guy's veins. The game is on the line. All of the pressure, all the energy in the stadium, and the expectation, and he delivers once again for his team, just like he's been doing all season long.
The game...
On the run from inside his own 5.
It's over.
He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was
Oh,
an upset, but
my
to my
God.
eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out.
Bryce
and one of them
Underwood
came
was
out on
named
top.
player of the
Yeah,
game.
2 really good teams. And that's a reason
Over
why they're both
400
good.
yards
They're
on the
both really
ground,
good.
in the
And I tell you
air.
what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you
Wow.
start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think
I'm-
good
I'm-
teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
We're, oh my God. Oh. I need a minute. How the fuck did I? Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck, man? Ah! Oh, what the hell? Oh, damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so clearly I have a problem controlling the football. Yeah, I have a problem. Oh my God, I have a problem. Dante Moore goes 33 of 49 for 386, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. And, well, I ain't afraid to say it. All 4 of those interceptions were my fault. Jordan Davidson, 24 carries, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. I let their defense dictate what I was going to do. Because normally I run the ball with Hill and Davidson well. I let the defense dictate me trying to throw the ball, and I got outside of what I normally do. Leading receiver was Jeremiah McClellan. He had 6 for 99. Evan Stewart had 6 for 61. Iverson Hook 6 for 104 with 2 scores. Dante Moore 5 for 14. I can't really say too much because it was just damn. Jerry Mixon led the team with 19 tackles. Aaron Flowers had 12. And he had a half sack. Montoyo Ungale had a sack, as did Bear Alexander. Adion Breland had a sack, and then Naheem Offord and Aaron Flowers had a half sack each. We got our ass kicked, plain and simple. I threw too many interceptions when I shouldn't have, and we just paid for it. Bryce Underwood. I was gonna call him Dante Moore. Bryce Underwood, 33 of 43, 414, 1 touchdown. This motherfucker had 1 touchdown in the air, and he amassed 400 yards. He amassed 400 yards, and he only had 1 touchdown. Jordan Marshall, 19 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Underwood had 15 for 36. On the receiving front, Andrew Marsh, 10 for 188. The touchdown went to Jamie French Jr. He had 7 for 71. Defensively, the leading tackler was Zeke Berry with 11. Rod Moore had 10. They had 2 sacks. Both of them were by Chris Bracey, who also had an interception. Zeke Berry, Chris Bracey, Smith Snowden, and Nathaniel Osawu Boateng had the interceptions. We fall to 7-3, 5-2 in Big Ten play. Michigan is 8-2. They're 5-2 in Big Ten play. I have to think that our dreams of being in the Big Ten championship game this year just went up, just got drowned. They just got drowned. They got drowned in the rain. Shit. That Big Ten, shit. We're gonna be lucky. We're gonna be lucky. We're gonna be lucky if we get into playoffs like this. So number 7 loses number 8 by a field goal. I got nothing. I'm shocked, to say the least. We get a verbal commitment from right tackle Kona Gupta, 4-star tackle. And we also get a verbal commitment from Will linebacker, 4-star Will linebacker Max Hollis. And a verbal commitment from Will linebacker, 4-star Tyreek Chick. Right tackle Derek Duggan. He says, I'm signing. No more verbal commitments. He signs his letter of intent. As does strong safety, 4-star strong safety, Sanua Tavi from Salt Lake City. And we also get a hard commitment from Will linebacker John Karen. He was a 4-star linebacker from Gordo, Alabama. So we dropped from number 7 to number 12. I don't know if we're gonna make we might only be able to hold up one of our goals for this year. The have 10 or fewer turnovers, that died. The CFP thing, I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. So we are in a recruiting battle with USC for right tackle Thaddeus Turk. We are in a recruiting battle with Utah for left guard Robert Bickert. And Lee Dobry decided to commit to Indiana, so we're going to have to remove him from our board. Let's take a look at that CFP top 25, shall we? So we have seen some shakeups outside. The top 3 still remain the same. It's Miami, Indiana, and SMU. The shakeups start at number 4, and they pretty much reverberate through the rest of the poll. Ole Miss jumps up from number 5 to number 4. Notre Dame jumps in at number 5. Michigan moves up to number 6 with their win over Oregon. BYU moves up to 7. South Carolina moves up to 8. Texas Tech is at 9. Ohio State is at 10. Texas A&M is at 11. Oregon drops to number 12. Louisville moves up to number 13. LSU moves up 1 spot from 15 to 14. Alabama takes a nosedive, dropping from number 4 to number 15 after a 5-point loss to Vanderbilt. Arizona jumps up from number 25 to number 16 with their win over Utah. Duke falls from number 12 to number 17 with their loss to Miami. Boise State moves up 2 spots from 20 to 18. Missouri enters the land of the ranked at number 19 after a victory over Georgia. Memphis moves up from 22 to 20 after their victory over USF. UCLA jumps in at number 21, coming off their victory over Illinois. UNLV comes in at number 22 off of a win over New Mexico. Washington enters at number 23, coming off a victory over Michigan State. And as does Iowa, they jump in at 24, coming off a victory over Purdue. And then Auburn rounds out the top 25, coming off of a 42-34 victory over the Mississippi State. Oh, God, I can't remember. Over Mississippi State. Oh, and we see Colorado drop out. They were 17. Utah, they were 18. Texas was 19. Oklahoma drops out. They were 21. Tennessee was 23, and Georgia was 24. 6 teams drop out. And they range from 17 to basically 24. 6 teams. Damn. All right, so given the new top 25, let's take a look at the new bracket. The new bracket has Miami at number 1, Indiana, SMU, Ole Miss. Those are your top 4. 5-12 matchup would be Notre Dame hosting Boise State. The 6-11 would be Michigan hosting Texas A&M. 7-10 would be BYU hosting Ohio State. And then the 8-9 would be South Carolina versus Texas Tech. So Oregon is officially, well, Oregon is out of the CFP at this point. I don't know if it's, well, we'll see if it lasts. Chaos. It's utter chaos, but this is what you would love. This is what you get when with college football. So yeah, this is what we get. This is what you get with college football. One more thing, Heisman watch. Kewan Lacey for Ole Miss now sits atop the top of the Heisman Trophy watch. Kevin Jennings is sitting at second. Byram Brown of Auburn is at third. And then John Mateer is sitting at the bottom of the Heisman watch list. Of course, Trinidad Chambliss no longer on the list after getting injured a few weeks back with a torn labrum. It'll be I'm not going to say it'll be a miracle if he gets back on this list, but I think it'll be a miracle if he gets back to the top of the list. Although I don't know. Although if he has a ball out performance, I can see it happening. But we'll see. Okay, so with us being knocked out of the CFP, where does that puts us back in the Music City Bowl against Auburn? Not the place I want to be. All right, so that is going to be it for me for right now. I am. I'm gonna take a. Want to take a pause. Um, and I will be back in. I don't know. I'll be back in a few hours. I don't know exactly when. Um, I need to get some breakfast and take care of a few things. So I'll be back. We'll have the matchup with Michigan State and East Lansing, and then we will have the season finale against Washington. Oh shit, one more thing I forgot to look at. So, the new conference rankings. Of course, Indiana is sitting at 7-0. Michigan took back possession of number 2 at 5-2. We are behind Michigan at 5-2. Ohio State, UCLA, and Iowa are all 5-2. Washington and Maryland and Wisconsin are 4-3. Nebraska, Penn State, and Michigan State are 3-4. USC is 2-5, as is Minnesota, Rutgers, Purdue. Illinois is 1-6, as is Northwestern. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna have it's gonna be an interesting turnaround. We have, like I said, we have a trip to East Lansing to face Michigan State, and then we will have our new rivalry game against Washington. That will be at home. We'll be looking to, close it out. Hopefully, end up 7-2 in conference play, but we'll see. Until later, I will see you guys. Y'all have a great Thursday, and we'll be back with another live stream. I'm gonna hope that I can get this done today. I'm gonna try to pull off the last 2 games today, Michigan State and Washington. Not 100% sure how, but that's my plan. We'll see. Yeah. Until then, I will see you guys later. Probably, like I said, I would probably say at this point, probably within the next 2 hours, maybe. So, I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day, and be back here with more Oregon Ducks football. From College Football 27. See if we can close this. We'll see if we can close this season out on a positive note.